right, well, welcome back. We have one more video on how to graph piecewise. I have two functions right here. All right, and let's see if we can graph this puppy. Now, when you have this, we're graphing, remember, piecewise, graphing pieces of functions when we're doing it. So for piecewise, remember, the keyword is piece, and be very wise into what you are picking and how you're doing it. So we're going to start off with piecewise function. Remember, we always start with our first function, break it up into pieces. And we're going to take this and we're going to start at 0. So if we do our little table, this helps you out. Okay, we're going to start off at 0. So when we plug in 0, now this is going to be a open circle because it's not equal to. So I'm going to just go here. This is an open circle. So when we graph this, our first point, that's what we get. So when I plug in 0 in here, I have the square root of 4, which is 2. All right, so I'm going to graph my function. All right, if you saw my other videos, you know I'm really good at doing these graphs. Not. All right. All right, but we have 0 and 2. Okay, so we have this. We got is 0 and 1, 2. So it's going to be an open circle like that. Now, we're going to plug in some other values. Now, the thing is that we're going to plug in only values that are less than 0. Less than 0. So what's a value less than 0? Like -1. Now, when you plug in -1, we'll have the square root of 3. Well, that's not a really cool point, and I'm not going to graph that. All right, but if you did, all right, -1 would be, all right, somewhere between 1 and 3. So probably something like right here. All right, and then you go and put -2 in there. All right, -2, we're going to have the square root of 2. That's going to be a little bit lower. All right, somewhere right there. All right, and then you go over here and we plug in -3. Well, that's finally good something. -3 with the square root of, we have 1. All right, so -3 is going to be like right there. And then finally, we get to -4. -4, we have the square root of 0. The square root of 0, if you don't know, is 0. And so we have this point right there. So if you connect the dots, basically we have this little two-top function going like this. It should be a little bit rounded. All right, that's what we got. All right, do the same thing. We're going to be looking at this other side of this piecewise. So now we're going to grab our second piece. We're going to have x and y again. We are going to start at 0. Remember, we always start at that value, so we plug in 0. Now this one is closed. So when we plug in 0 here, I have the square root of 4, which is 2. Okay, now this is what happens. When we graph this part, it's actually filling in the hole that was made by this open circle. All right, that's cool. That's what we call being continuous. So now we don't have a hole, so now it's filled in. We are now going to go in through the same thing. So now we go 1. And if you realize, it's very much symmetric. All right. And we're going to go into the square root of 3. Then we go in 2. And you realize it's going to be the square root of 2. All right. We go into 3. And it's going to be square root of 1, which you know is 1. And then finally, we go to 4. And we get the square root of 0, which we know is 0 again. And what you notice is that we're going to have pretty much the same mirrored graph, all right, as we had on the other side. There we go. All right, now if I drew it a little bit better to scale, it would look like anything, but we have a mirrored graph. So this side is this blue part, this side, and together we have one function, which is looking like that. That's it. All right, that's it. So once again, only graph the portions which they give you the domain. Okay, that's the key thing. Take each piece at a time. One piece at a time. Don't be selfish. All right, one piece at a time. All right, always start at the value they give you. All right, start at, all right, the starting domains. Okay, plug it in. Look for the open circle. Open circle. That will help you out. All right, and if you just look at a table, either in a calculator or just create a table and plot different points, a couple that are just down along the road. How many is that? I did 4 here. You don't have to do that many. A couple here and there, just so you can have an idea what the graph is. The more you know about these graphs, the easier it is because you can do the sketches a little bit faster. All right. Well, I hope this helps you out on how to graph piecewise function. I'll give you 3 different great examples. Let me know how it goes, and good luck and God bless.